Everyone, give a big hand to JT.
Chair Modi, thank you. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Air Force One is a movie made in 1997. Harrison Ford is President James Marshall leaving Russia after a diplomatic visit. The most intensive part of the movie is at the end, after the fighting with the terrorists. All the terrorists on the plane are killed, but Air Force One's rudder and elevators are also damaged, rendering the plane unable to land. To make the matters worse, the airplane's fuel tank is punctured and is critically low on the fuel. A standby U.S. Air Force rescue with the code name Liberty 2-4 is called in to conduct a daring airborne rescue over the Caspian Sea, sending a few parajumpers over a zipline cable to retrieve the revivals. One by one, the passengers are transferred. Then the pilots of Liberty 2-4 began to shout out, "We have to pull the cable. We are descending from 1,200 feet, 700 feet, 500 feet. We need to pull up." Despite being given many opportunities to leave the plane, and despite being considered the most important person on the airplane, President James Marshall let other people go first, and he's actually the last person to leave the plane alive, hanging on to the zipline cable. At that time, the airplane, 747 airplane of Air Force One, crashes into the sea, breaking into multiple pieces. On the other side of the earth, in the White House Situation Room, all the cabinet members and the generals from Department of Defense are staring at the speakerphone. And they heard that Air Force One is down. I repeat, Air Force One is down. And then there's a nervous reply. Liberty 2-4, do you have the president? Stand by. Then back to on the airplane. The crew members, they are pulling the cable hard. They are trying their best. Air Force One is not Air Force One anymore. Liberty 1-4, do you have the president? Stand by. All the people are waiting. Psst, psst, psst. They can only hear the noise of static noise. Psst, psst, psst. And back to the airplane. They are shouting, they are loud, they are crying out. Hang on! We got him! So in the Situation Room, and all the people, now they hear that Liberty 2-4 is changing call signs. Liberty 2-4 is now Air Force One. All the people in the movie, they cheer with excitement. Did you hear that? After successfully rescuing the president, the pilot of Liberty 2-4 is reporting that Liberty 2-4 is changing call signs. Liberty 2-4 is now Air Force One. Technically, this is an actual fact. Air Force One is the name of any aircraft that is carrying the president at that time. Final Toastmasters, the same principle applies to the Toastmasters as well. Have you ever rehearsed your speech in a car? The car is now the stage for the Toastmasters' prepared speech. When you walk into a bank, can you make the people behind the counter laugh? The bank is now the platform for the Toastmasters table topic session. When your coworker comes and asks your opinion of his project, what are you going to do? You evaluate to motivate. Your office is now the spot for Toastmasters evaluation session. Every chance to speak is an opportunity for the Toastmaster to practice, to perform his or her speaking skills. Final Toastmasters. Liberty 2-4 is changing core signs. Liberty 2-4 is now Air Force One because of you and you. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, JT.